welcome back to another video. With this one, we are going to be taking our character and we are putting it into 3D. We're going to use Blender to create more of a base model, nothing too detailed, somewhere in between low poly and smooth. But to start off with, we are going to just do a quick turnaround design in Krita because I don't think we've done one. And then we're going to import that turnaround into Blender and we'll start modeling the mesh for it. So to start off with creating the A pose for it, just sticking to the proportions that I had for the character. Nothing too fancy. I'm only going to create the front view and the side view, and then I'll wing everything from there. For this character, especially because it's not necessarily a highly detailed character, these two views are going to be all that I need, but obviously making sure that everything lines up, so I have to have my guidelines there. And then importing it into Blender and starting off with a cube. Honestly speaking, anything can be created from a cube, and you can just extrude, move, and reshape your vertices to get the shape that you want, again following the reference. Now with the body, I did make one stupid mistake that I will fix. I think it works in some cases. I think I initially wanted to have like arms and then a shirt on top of it, so I made the mesh separately, but I'll fix that later. And then modding the hand, again nothing too detailed. To the feet, so with these guys I just did one side and then I mirrored the other side, and then went in and added more detail. Making sure that I've got enough room for the mouth and the eyes. I'm not going to add teeth yet. I'll do that some other time. And then just use sculpting to help me get the form. To make sure that it works. And here I extruded from the shirt to get the actual body out instead of making it two separate pieces. So the shirt with the sleeves is now one. I don't know what I was thinking there in the beginning. And then again, just adding some finer details to the different pieces that I have. Looking at the model at this point, I'm actually kind of happy with how it's turning out. Not too detailed. The proportions are exactly what I wanted them to look like. And my character is now coming to life in 3D. What I remembered here is that I wanted him to have a belt. And to do this, I just use, again, cube. Anything can be created from a cube. And I just use a skew modifier with a Bezier curve. I tried two different versions. This first one using a circle curve didn't give me the result I necessarily wanted, so I started again, and then I just used a regular Bezier curve, and then I just shaped it around my character's waist. Moved it up. Just adjusted so that it hangs exactly where I wanted it to hang. Then once I was done, added in a new cube, added the skew modifier so that the shape is what I wanted it to be. So subdivided once, and then again added the curve modifier so that my cube would follow along my Bezier curve. Then some more finer details. Then at this point I needed to add in just the finishing touches like the eyebrow on the character, just to like get that final expression on it. And then just positioning it exactly where it needs to be. Mirrored it, of course. And then use the sculpting tool just to refine some of the details. After that, added some finer details on the eyes because I just felt like they were too plain and didn't really match my initial design. Just make sure that it all sort of aligns properly. And yeah, this is the final look of the character. In the next one, I'll add some textures and get him a base rig, and just to see how the movements are looking, and then we'll start off with the new